Yeah. See that footage right there? That was how bad the roads are in Lyons. I did go around town, get some of the roads. I know Clyde Road where the school is. The roads are pretty bad there. You go into McDonald's and you're going out the drive-thru and you see that big vent and you see that really, really messed up spot at the ground. Like, you heard the clunk from my grandpa's truck, the boom boom over the vent. Yeah, that's a safety hazard. What my documentary is going to be about is potholes and kind of like cracks and safety hazards in the road. I know our town has really bad roads. If you go down High Street, then make a left, and then you make a right, and then you go down that street and make another right, you see that how bad that road is, like all the cracks and potholes and everything that's just making your car like bounce. You do realize a pothole is like something that could wreck your car. You run over it too fast and boom, there goes your tire. So I got more footage I'm going to show you guys. I got interviews coming up. I interviewed Brianna Hayes. She's a student that goes to her school. She doesn't drive yet, but her dad and her mom does. I might interview them too. Her boyfriend Christopher, I'm going to interview him. He's going to be a driver soon, just to get their opinions on how bad they think the roads are in Lyons are. Now, Chris doesn't live in Lyons, but he can even vouch for like his part of the place he lives in. So yeah, let's do this. I just want to show you something. I'm walking out of my house right now. I live on High Street. Ow, I just stepped on something. And people are going to look at me like, really, we're going to ask what the heck I'm doing. So, like, I mean, you can see my street. It's not that bad. Yeah, we got, like, some issues, like, over on the side of the roads, like you can see from across the street, that into the driveway is pretty bad. Our entry to the driveway is pretty bad. Actually, my driveway isn't the greatest thing either, but, you know, it's just got some cracks and stuff in it. Like, I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, weather takes its course usually, and nature takes its course usually with stuff like that. You can see, like, across that part right there. There. It's bad. Like, what can we do, really? I mean, nature and weather take its course and make potholes and all that stuff happen. Like, yeah. Now, in all honesty, I do not know that much about potholes. So, I did some research, and I know, like, what they are. I mean, they're these huge holes in the road and the ground that can cause very bad accidents to your car, especially if you run over them too fast or whatever. So, on Wikipedia, I know. A pothole is a type of failure in an asphalt pavement caused by the presence of water in the underlying soil structure and the presence of traffic passing over the affected area. So, basically, you got your rain, and you got the freezing. Like, during winter, it's especially bad because you got rain, and then the water freezes on the road, and then it just gets back to, like, normal hot weather, and just, like, thawing, and it cracks the road. Yeah. So, like, really, I mean, I got a couple pictures of really bad potholes. I know these are from Wikipedia, but, you know, like, that one, like, see how bad that one is? Like, you know how bad of damage that could do to a car? Like, you gotta do your best to avoid a pothole in the road. Like, one of the major easiest things to do. It's not really the easiest thing, especially when I was talking about the road in the previous video of our one road with, that one building. I have to look it up, but there is, I think it's like I want to say the welfare building because I feel like it's a bad thing, but the building where people go get their welfare checks and whatever, that road is horrible. It is so hard to avoid that. And then, like, the cracks in the road and the, like, really deep potholes and there's just, like, little potholes. I mean, the prevention from doing it. Like I said, you have to try to avoid them, but also what could the community do to try to fix these roads? I mean, come together, raise some money to give to the people to fix up the roads. That's probably the number one thing you're going to have to do, because you can't just fix the roads with no money and no way to do it. Trying to see what else they have here for it. I'm reading up stuff like how people repair the potholes and everything. I know they have like these trucks with like these cement fills. And they just fill up the potholes with the tar coal, cement kind of stuff that they use to make the roads, period. So what I'm going to show you next is I'm going to be making my way to Brianna's house pretty soon. Brianna has this huge hole in the front of her house. I wouldn't call it a pothole, but I would call it like a natural disaster, because there's so many risks of that. One, her mom or dad could drive into it, not even like remembering or noticing that it's there. It's pretty noticeable, but like not even remembering that it's there, boom, there goes their car. I mean, Brianna or anybody in the house could be, or anybody who walks by her house even, could trip and fall in that hole. And there's a lawsuit right there. So I will get back to you and show you that. And also, we are going to be walking around her block and showing you how bad the roads are down there also. See you then. And this just in, we have a small change of plan on the interviews. Just want to let you know now, we will be just interviewing Brianna and maybe Kayla Webb. She's also a student at the school. And she's a driver. She would know how bad the situation is of the potholes and the roads are here in Lyons. So yeah, let's see her opinion and we'll see how it goes. So the first person I'm going to interview is my mom, Barbara Huff, former driver of how many years, nobody knows. But yeah, she's just going to give us a couple opinions and answer a couple questions on the potholes and damage in Lyons roads. Okay, so I'm doing a documentary on potholes, and I would like your opinion on them.
Well, in some cases I don't think they can be avoided, but in others I don't think that some of the individual towns and villages or cities are quite on top of them as what they should be, especially on very busy highways, especially like...
Okay, so how do you feel about the streets in our town?
In our town?
Yeah.
I don't really think they're that bad in town here. I think there's a couple areas that could use some attention, but considering it is just the beginning of the season, there's a strong possibility that they may be taken care of this summer. I don't like it when you have no option and you end up hitting them, because it can do damage to your vehicle if you're not careful. But
okay, last question. What do you think the town or village or both could do to fix up the streets?
Use some of those tax dollars that I pay and find out. I'm not sure if that goes through the DOT or if it's something that's just within the village. Maybe have somebody go around and periodically and survey the streets to see if there's any of them that really need attention right away. I think that's where some of my tax money should go, which I'm sure it does, but sometimes you think maybe not enough.
Okay, thank you for your time. Okay, so this is Brianna Hayes. She's a student at Lyons School. Now, Brianna, you're a non-driver, right? You don't drive yet?
No.
Okay, so since even if you don't drive, you can give me some opinions. How do you think the roads are in Lyons?
Bumpy and awful.
How potholes and all the cracks and everything?
Are awful. Yeah. They're a gas.
Okay. Now, can you explain a little bit about the hole in the front of your house?
It's humongous, and we've hit it a couple times.
Okay.
Did you hit a body in there?
No.
Oh my God! Stop.
I had a body in there.
Let me also ask you. What do you think that the town and village could do to fix up the roads?
Fix the potholes. To put stuff on it to fix it, like they should do.
Okay. Good.
They don't, 'cause they're lazy.
Good opinions. Yes. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Oh, sure.
So this is Kayla Webb. She is also a student that goes to Lions. And Kayla, you're a driver. You've been driving for how long now?
2 years.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you a couple questions. I just want you to give me your opinion. First question, how good or bad do you think the roads are in the town and village of Lions?
They kinda, in all due honesty, they suck. Like, there's a lot of holes just about everywhere.
Yep, okay. Same opinion I have. Let me see, what else is there to ask you? What do you think the town or village, or even both, could do to fix up the roads?
I mean, they both can work together to get construction crews out here to fill them in. That way my car doesn't fall apart.
Right. Also, like, us people of the community could pitch in and help, like, doing donations and whatever, and
Yeah, we can totally donate for
fundraisers.
that.
Alright, how many other questions? Let's see. No, I think that's it, actually. I mean, I asked other people more questions, but now I can't think. Okay, thank you for your time. Have a good day. So, as you can see, for my documentary, it was mostly about the roads in Lions. They have humongous potholes, they have a lot of cracks, they have a lot of injury-related risks, you know, they have, if you hit a pothole, and there goes your car, and there goes you, whatever. Like, everybody else's opinion, I have the same thing. What could, it's bad, the roads are terrible, most of them. Down on Collide Road where the school is, down just, I don't know what that street is, I still don't remember it, but down near that road going onto the Green Bridge, it's horrible. Can't we just fix it? What can we do? I mean, like, Kayla, Brianna, and even my mom said, we should get some people to pay for fixing the roads and get them all nice and clean again. Like, jeez, it's really bad out there. But yeah, that was my documentary, and the interviews went okay, I guess. I mean, they could have been better, but when my friends get on camera, they're just like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. And my mom was pretty good with it. She was better to do adults with that type of stuff. But yeah, that's my documentary. Potholes and Lions. How bad the roads are. Yes, that's how it ruins.